Well, welcome everyone. I am so happy to be here with Kathy David. She is the media consultant and website developer for the Omaha Public Schools Foundation. Thank you for joining me again, Kathy. Good to
Yeah,
see you.
yes, it's good to see you too. You had us last winter, I guess,
Yeah,
to talk a little bit about our event coming up.
and here it is. I mean, it's happening April 17th. So, and it's raising funds awareness for the Omaha Public Schools Foundation. So let's just talk about that first and tell me kind of what's going on in the mission.
Well, the Omaha Public Schools Foundation, was founded by teachers, and they were, with I think a small donation of like $1,700, but basically they are governed by a board of directors, and the executive director there is Toba Cohen Dunning,
Mhm.
and their mission is to support the teachers and students of the Omaha Public Schools, and so they fund programs uh, for teachers, teacher grants. We have a teacher grant program where the teachers can apply for grants, and they fund student scholarships, and they will, help with field trips, transportation, these kinds of things. We have quite a few community partners where we're working with, like the Rose Theater and Fontenelle Forest, on programs that benefit our students of the Omaha Public Schools. So
Yeah.
uh,
In Omaha Public Schools, I mean, that's like from kindergarten through 12th grade. It just,
yes, 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 they have 7 high schools, and they're building a new high school as well. And we have the Omaha Public Schools Foundation also administers the Kids Club program, so the before and after school programs for the elementary students in 40 some schools throughout the district. So,
yeah.
yeah.
And as we talked about, in the winter last fall, I mean, this has been a year unlike any other year where everybody has had to make adjustments. And I mean, the school systems in itself, I mean, needing to keep being engaging students, throughout the year and kind of going through a lot of stuff. So, I mean, it's so important. It's so important to really understand what you do and how you help the community and the kids that are in the system. So,
And supporting those teachers who have worked so hard. I mean,
yes.
like you said, a year like no other with the
Yeah.
virtual, learning, and our kids clubs were actually shut down for quite a period of time, and but are now back up and running in the schools, which is great. But yes, those teachers, just what they went through with, the remote learning as well as the
Yeah.
in-person learning, and sometimes simultaneously. So we are about any kind of support we can give them.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, the good news is we've got you've had the virtual wine experience. So it's a virtual event this year.
Yes.
Vin, Nebraska. Vin, Nebraska, I know has had different charities associated with it, but it's been with the Omaha Public Schools Foundation for several years. So let's just talk about the event and when it is and how people can enjoy it.
Yes, it's a great event. It's really different this year. I mean, they've always held in-person, 2-night in-person events. This year, it'll be 1 night. And we're doing it's virtually, working with One Cause. And also, we have engaged a videographer to help us. V2 Content is helping us put together our virtual program. And it will consist of some pre-recorded video, and we have some great interviews with our supporters and with our board members and with some of our students. The Career Center students actually helped us film some of the interviews as well, so which was really fun. And then we have the real highlight of the evening are the wine tastings. So our participants will be breaking out into Zoom breakout rooms, and they'll be meeting with our featured vintners. We have 30-some vintners participating this year, and they will conduct their wine tastings within those breakout rooms.
Oh my gosh, that's
It's
fun.
really fun. The sponsors will all receive the wine in advance, and some charcuterie to go along with that. Hy-Vee's going to cater that for us. And we've sold some 30 tables or 30, sponsors. We have some 30 sponsors on
Yeah.
board, which will be great. And they will all be inviting guests, and some will have, host people in their homes, but others, their guests will be spread out, and just tuning in from their own homes. So that'll be fun. We have a couples ticket this year, which includes 2 nice bottles of wine and some complimentary Riedel glasses to go with that. And also we have individual tickets too. All of the participants can be involved with our auction. We have a great auction lined up with some beautiful items.
And is this a silent auction where people can go online and bid?
That's right. It'll be all silent auction, all online. One Cause is doing that for us. You might know them as Bid Pal.
Yeah.
And so they're doing that. And our vintners donated some beautiful wines. I mean, if you're a wine lover, we're going to have a great auction. There'll be lots of packages available. We have some travel packages, golf packages to Scottsdale and Dismal River, and we have a Broadway and Chicago package that we'll be auctioning off. So yeah, it's going to be really fun. We want a lot of people to come on board, and it's all for a very good cause.
Yeah. And I just love how so many organizations like yourself, they just how you have used the word pivot to not say we're not going to do the event, but this is how we're doing it differently. And and hopefully next year we can all be together. But this is great. How much fun! So where can we buy tickets at? Because I'm actually want to go get one.
Right.
Get off this.
It's we have. I think that you have our link for our website that you will maybe display.
Yep, it's going to be at the bottom. Yeah, it should be at the bottom of the screen.
Perfect. Yeah, they can go there and find tickets there on sale, and we hope that everyone will participate. I think they'll have a lot of fun. It'll be a really good time.
Yeah.
And then Vin Nebraska does, they hopefully we're all past this pandemic and in a safe place. And next year they've already chosen their partner will be the Stevens Center. So all the proceeds from their 2-night event will be benefit the Stevens Center next year. So some of the people from their board have actually been shadowing us throughout this entire process.
Yeah.
It was really different this year. There was a bit of a learning curve, but we've made it through it, and it's coming along very well. So.
Absolutely. Well, I encourage everybody. I mean, this just sounds so wonderful, and I love being able to how you're engaging people, even though it's a virtual event. I mean, bravo. So again, I look forward to getting a ticket and being a part of this virtual event, Kathy.
Fantastic. I think you'll really enjoy it.
Yeah. So thank you so much for joining me today, and I look forward to talking to you in the future.
Yes, thanks. I always enjoy visiting with you, Andy. Thanks very much.
You're welcome.
Okay.
And folks, we'll be right back.